Alright guys, welcome back to Quantum Consciousness Coaching Formula Platform, and now we'll discuss Module 2, which is the subconscious mind. Okay, so now we learn about the conscious mind, what it can do, what it's supposed to be used to do. Okay, so your conscious mind will work in conjunction with your subconscious mind. See, what happens is when both minds become in agreement, that's what we call alignment. That means now you are able to materialize and to manifest your desires. Okay, that's very important. When we have alignment, we allow flow. We allow now things will come into our reality to manifest. When we don't have alignment, we create resistance, and misalignment usually occurs when the conscious mind wants something else and the subconscious mind doesn't want the same thing, or vice versa. But the key component to really create everything goes through the subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is the gateway to higher intelligence. The subconscious mind is the gateway to what's known as your higher self, your true self, what we call the soul, the infinite I am, the knowing part of you, okay? That's connected to God, the universe. And we'll touch more on the higher self as we get more into the advanced level of the coaching. But for right now, this is what I want you to learn so you can know to use your subconscious mind. So let's talk about the subconscious mind versus the conscious mind. So your subconscious mind, it processes about 3 billion bits of information per second. It controls your metabolic rate, homeostasis, your heart rate, your breathing, and it's constantly monitoring, remembering. It controls 97% of your habits and your actions. Okay, your conscious mind, on the other hand, is quite limited. It can only process about 50,000 thoughts an entire day. And predominantly, the more the thoughts you think about are repetitive. They're either takes you into the past, okay, into the future, all right? And remember, your conscious mind is housed what's known as your ego, okay? Remember that mind. That mind is the thinking, rational mind. It's always out analyzing, all right? So I want to keep that in mind, conscious versus subconscious. Okay, here's a very key component now that's going to help you to create and manifest your reality. Through your subconscious mind, we create, or you have what we call limiting beliefs. Okay, so what I'm saying to you right now, the beliefs that you have within your life, the beliefs you have about love, money, finance, or anything that you've come to appreciate, you didn't choose them, my friend. They were chosen by somebody else. Chosen by your parents, teacher, school, media, the social environment. Okay, some of these limiting beliefs now are such as money's hard to make, I can't get what I have, I don't deserve it, love doesn't find me well, I don't have good enough confidence, I have to work hard to achieve my goals, what I want I can't have, I have to be in the right connection. Okay, these beliefs actually stop you from creating your reality. Because here's what happens. Remember I said the subconscious is what? 97% of your habits and your actions. So your habits and your actions are what really creates and runs your reality. So for example, if you grew up every day, you keep hearing from your parents, you have to work hard, money's not infinite, money's hard to make, only the rich get richer, money's not good for you, money's evil, only all rich people are bad. Can you develop that belief now in the subconscious? Here's an important fact about your subconscious. It doesn't know the difference between what is real or imagined. It is also known as the prover mind. Whatever gets into it, it believes it. It's known as the irrational mind. Okay, so once it believes it now, it will create it by vibrational frequencies using the law of attraction. So if you believe money's hard to make, or you have to work hard, there's not enough money for you, guess what? Your reality must reflect that. So you'll take the habits, you'll take actions that make you work hard to get money, that make you struggle. Okay, because your subconscious is known as the prover mind. So keep that in mind. This is the number one reason a lot of individuals never achieve their desires, because they hold on to these limiting beliefs subconsciously. So why is it so hard to get them? Well, the number one focus, or the reason, is they're unconscious. They're in the subconscious. They're below the conscious. So you're not even aware of these beliefs. Okay, and they're running your life. See, what happens is when your conscious mind now thinks something it wants, says, look, I want to create a business, I want to make a lot of money. But your subconscious mind believes that you don't deserve money because of what you were taught about money and about achieving goals. That's what we have, the misalignment. Who's going to win? Subconscious. Because what? It controls 97% of our habits and our repetitions, our habits, right, and our actions. So the beauty is, once you recognize your limiting beliefs, boom, now you can remove them. And now, the age that we're living in with technology, you can do it very easily. You can actually do it in around 21 to 28 days. Now, there's numbers of ways that you can effectively remove limiting beliefs. Number one, meditation. Number two, hypnosis or self-hypnosis, or number 3, which is the technology known as brainwave frequencies. What they actually do is they actually enter your brain into that theta state. That's the creative mind state. Okay, so when you're sleeping, okay, get right into the subconscious. They'll bypass your conscious mind, and also what's known as the critical divide, and I'll talk about that more in the next module. So they get in. Remember what I said about your subconscious is the irrational. So once the information gets in, it forms a new belief, and now your habits will start to show it and then change it. All right. So to get to the subconscious mind, we have to bypass the conscious mind, and we have to bypass what's known as the critical divide. Okay. And we'll talk. The critical divide is basically a psychological filter that works in conjunction between the conscious and subconscious. Okay. So we'll talk more detail about that. But the key is use brainwave frequency affirmations, okay? And you can find these frequencies, and you can diagnose your limiting belief through the website, through my website, of course. And they'll be incorporated in this coaching program as well to help you to remove them. You listen to them for 21 to 28 days. They'll be in an alpha theta form, and you'll start to remove those subconscious blocks, okay? And to help you to identify your limiting beliefs is basically quite simple. Ask yourself some questions. Ask yourself how you feel about money, your self-worth, and see the emotion that comes up. See the feeling. Based on how you feel, boom, that's how you diagnosed a limiting belief. Okay, so that's key component. Be honest and open. Once you identify, now you can start to remove. The beauty of your subconscious mind is this, guys, that once it gets information in and it's there, it will start to prove it to you, okay? As long as you maintain what? Visualizations, keep your thoughts on the end results, okay? Now the subconscious mind now will start to create and attract your reality, okay? That's the power of your subconscious. Remember, it's infinite. Your subconscious mind can find infinite ways to create whatever you desire. This is why it's important that we don't try to ask how, why, or when, because when you do that, you exit the creative mind, you're back to the conscious, thinking, analytical mind, because what? It is severely limited. It can only process 50,000. So this is why you don't want to go back. Anytime you leave the subconscious, you get to the conscious, you're not creating. Okay? That's resistance. That's what I wanted to keep you. That's why it's important to keep the ego out of the picture, focus only on what you want. All right? So what you guys should be doing now is start to practice in those visualization techniques. Okay? Remove your limiting beliefs. Okay? And now you start to set the groundwork to enter into what is known as your higher self on that superconscious state mind, okay? And that's where we'll touch on more in the expert level of this coaching platform, all right? So those are the things I want you to keep in mind about the subconscious mind, all right? Thank you, guys.